Here we go. Okay, so in your online office, this is the home page of your online office. If you click on this little icon up here, it's called the Leadership Ladder. This is relatively new to Beachbody. I think they implemented this sometime last year. Is that correct, you guys? Nod your heads. Sometime last year, the beginning of the year, something like that. And the Leadership Ladder is just a way for us to gauge where we are with our business and how to work with our teammates and our downline in terms of gauging where they are with their business as well. It's really important to have benchmarks that you're always trying to strive for if you want to grow your business. And this is just a new approach to looking at how to grow your business in terms that just all the different components. So one of the things that we want to look at is your commission that you make each month, and your Success Club points, the highest paid rank that you've been paid out at, and your personally sponsored coaches who have Success Club points, your week leg volume, and the number of personally sponsored team leaders that you have underneath you. So I don't have a lot of information here because we're at the beginning of the month, but you can tell here, let's see what mine is. Okay, it doesn't have my information here right now, but there are different levels of this leadership ladder. And the different levels are, let me click here. So these are the different levels. There's a business starter, a team builder, a team leader, organization leader, and executive leader. So you know at each level what you're trying to achieve to help you get to the next level, okay? I currently am a team leader, and I'm shooting for organization leader. And the things that I'm sort of falling short in, the areas that I'm falling short in are, I don't have any personally sponsored team leaders yet. I'm doing fine with my week leg volume. I'm generally doing fine with the number of personally sponsored coaches that have Success Club points, but we always want that number to grow. And then I'm diamond or above. I've been the highest paid rank I've ever been is 2-star diamond. And I've hit Success Club every month for the last however many months, almost 2 years, over 2 years. And my earnings, I earn over $1,000 a month. So really, the only thing that's stopping me from getting to organizational leader is working with my personally sponsored coaches to help them get to the team leader level, because I don't have any. So what I want you to do is, as the information starts to pour in, sorry, I didn't mean to stop share. As the information starts to pour in your leadership ladder here, I want you to look at where you are, at the end of every month and sort of gauge what you need to do to get to the next level, okay? So the initiative that Barbie is putting together in the Empire Diamond Mine is all about working with and mentoring our downline to help them understand that leadership ladder and understand what they need to do to get to that next level. And that being said, Barbie and another one of the top coaches in the Empire Diamond Mine have been training us to be consistent in daily practices that will help you move on to the next level. So one of the things that they've been talking a lot about are expanding your network. And so Ellie and I really wanted to dive into the details and the concepts and different ways that you can expand your contacts in your network market. So Ellie, you want to start, and then I can just kind of like fill in?
Yeah, I'll just go over a few things. This is going to be repeat for some people on the call who've already kind of heard this stuff, but it's stuff that bears repeating because it's stuff that I went, oh yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I forgot about that. So one of the things is joining groups. So if you're on Facebook and there's an area, Nikita,
can you share screen?
Your Facebook. Oh, I guess I can too, but I don't think I have my Facebook.
I can if you want me to.
So share your Facebook screen, and then I'll kind of talk everybody through how you can search for groups, right? So we host all these groups. Our groups are private. Our groups are secret oftentimes. But if you go over to the left-hand side and go to groups, down on the left there, and you click, you can go to suggested groups, or you can just type in, you know, an idea.
Mommy group.
Mommies, you know, yeah, mommy groups, or running groups in Redwood City or wherever you live. It'll give you some ideas. So the idea there is, I know we all have so many groups going on because we're running all these different challenge groups, so it can become a lot. But if you pick one or two that you think you can kind of regularly participate in, you will create, you will get to know people in those groups, and then you can add them as a friend on your Facebook page. So I know I've been doing that. I'm in like a Redwood City group, and I'm in, if you grew up in San Carlos group, and I'm also in a Moms of Woodside Plaza group.
You're in this group, Mommy to Mommy, all around the world. I see you in there.
Oh, I guess I'm in that one too. So what I've been noticing is I'm actually trying to engage more in the very small group, the Mommies of Woodside Plaza, because that's my neighborhood. And I'm engaging in it here and there. And if I say something and someone likes what I've said, or if someone comments on what I've said, then I send them a friend request, because I figure they live in my neighborhood. We're both in this group. So that's one of the ways, because what Barbie and Brooke Dorset are asking us, or Brooke Lipoff, is that how you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
Lipoff? That just sounds odd. Lip off. They're asking us to add 3 new contacts to our list of friends every day. So that part has been easier. There's another thing they're asking us to do, which has been far more difficult. But so here's one of the ways to do it. Go in, search for groups that you might enjoy. Like Brooke was in a dental hygienist group, right? Like, what if you have a day job? Do that. I actually am a part of a therapists in private practice group. I'm trying to kind of figure out how to sort of weave the Beachbody role into that, but I haven't quite figured that one out. So that's one of the ways. Join groups and then reach out to those people. Another way is to go to, you want to go back to Facebook?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That's okay. Go back to Facebook and then go to friends.
Yep.
Down.
On the left here?
Yeah, go down. There you go, friends, more. Go up to friends.
Oh, here we go, here?
Yeah, right there. So, go back. Go back on the left and click, I think it's just friends. Maybe not the more. Click on friends. No, that did it too. Okay, so try see all friends.
Is that under the friends?
No, up in the middle of the page.
Yeah, here.
Okay, so now click on find friends. Okay, so here it gives you a list of people you may know, right? So you can go through and add them as a friend, or don't. You can look through it and say, oh, well, we have enough friends in common that it wouldn't seem odd that I've sent this friend request. And then what you can also do is go up into the search engine right there and say, friends of friends that like Beachbody.
I swear I can type.
So hopefully you'd come up with, well, so typically it has a name, it has a list of names.
I think you have to click. Oh.
So now try, that one might be too
general.
But yeah, like, so you could say friends of friends that like fitness. Friends of friends that are moms. Friends, right? And so it will generate lists of people, and you can go through, like, here's this list of people. Friends of Nikki's friends that like fitness. Now she can go through and look and say, oh, we have 25 mutual friends in common. You know, that wouldn't be outlandish for her to send a friend request.
Right.
And then you can even send a message with it like, oh, hey, I saw that, you know, I sent you a friend request because I saw that we have so many friends in common, or that you live in the area, or that your kid goes to the school where some of my friends' kids go. Whatever it is, that's just one more way to add to your network, right? Because my warm market is drying up. I've been doing this for almost 2 years, and you know, the only way for me to build more of a warm market is to keep adding more people.
Right.
So those were 2 ways that were sort of standing out to me that I know Brooke had talked about, is finding them this way. Did you have any others, Nikki?
Yeah, so one thing that I like to do is I will go to my personal friends list, and I like doing this on my phone better for some reason, because what it does is, if I want to go look at who, let's say, let me find somebody good. I want to see who Anthony's friends are. If I go to my friend Anthony and I go look at his friends, you can click on people you may know from his friends list, and then people that you're more likely to know or be friends with. It pushes it up in the hierarchy of the list right here. So the people you're more inclined to know will be at the top of this list here. So I do that a lot. I'll go to like a lot of my friends' pages and then go to their friends list and see who is aggregating to the top of that list and who I might be able to send a friend request to. And I do that a lot with new people that have accepted my friend requests, or people that have sent me friend requests. Just as like a daily practice. Oh, this person just, you know, became my friend on Facebook. I'm going to go look at their friends and see who else I can send a friend request to. So that's one thing I like to do.
I have another one too. I don't know if you were going to mention this one, from my like page. So if I just started doing this, because I thought, well, duh, why haven't I been doing that? So if I put a post on my like page and somebody likes it.
And you don't even have, it doesn't even just have to be your like page. It can be your personal page, right?
Right, but my personal page is not public, which is a whole other.
But for everybody else who uses their personal page as
their public, right. So if somebody likes it, you can click on that and it'll give you the list of all the people who've liked that post. And next to it on my like page, can you try it from your like page, Nikki? So it shows the, it's tough because a lot of times it's just us coaches, but there are other people who will like something, and then I can invite them to like my page.
Right.
So I view that as building my network, right? The more people
Nikki, if like more than 4 people have liked one of your, like, stop. Find one where like it says Ellie and 3 other people have liked your stuff, and then click on the 3 other people.
Okay. Hold on one second, because I haven't posted to my like page for ages.
I just saw one though.
Here.
Yeah, click there. So click on it.
Right.
Now
click on the 3 others.
So all those people have actually already liked your page. You see how
that?
Aaron it's like, Shannon like. So.
But you can invite people from right there.
Right. So if they haven't liked it, so for those of you who don't know, you can see where it says liked next to Aaron's name and next to Shannon's name. It will say invite to like your page if they haven't already liked it. So that's one way to do it.
And conversely, can I just say one thing? So if you go to if you're not operating from a like page and you're just operating from a personal page, like I have been doing, you can see I have this picture of food, whatever, and I got 120 something likes. If I scroll all the way to the bottom,
all those people are not friends.
Yeah, all these people are not friends. So I can go and I can click on all these people, and you really want to be aware of this. Like I'll click on this person and I want to see if she's already a Beachbody coach, because I don't want her to be my friend, because I don't need more Beachbody coaches filling my spots as friends. And she's not. And I want to also see if she is maybe a customer of other coaches or something like that. So that's what I'm looking for. Like, is this person already a Beachbody coach? Is this somebody that looks like, they would resonate with me and what I have to say, and I would add them as a friend?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been
I didn't
doing.
know you could do that. That's good.
Yeah. So you want to scroll all the way to the bottom, because all the people that are not currently your friends will be at the bottom of that list.
Yeah, and then from the like page, what else was it? If you can invite them to like you, then you can go to who's liked your page, and you can kind of look at who's liked your page. Who are those people, and do I want to add them as my personal friend?
Right. I think that's under notifications, likes.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the screen.
No, that's not it. Anyway, there's an area in here where you can go to see all the people that have liked your page, and you can actually convert them into friends on your personal page by sending them a friend request.
Right. So there are several ways just right there. That's like 5 or 6 different ways to add more friends to your network, so that more people are going to see your posts of your lovely shrimp salad, or so that more people are going to see, it really did look pretty, your Shakeology recipe that you posted that day, or your little bit of your workout and all that. So did you have some other ways of
I do. Okay, so another way is, let's see. So, Sarah, this is all new to you because you are just getting started. But for everybody else who's been in the business for some time, you know that once you reach the rank of Emerald and you're hitting Success Club, you're eligible for free leads through Team Beachbody. So basically, once you're hitting these milestones, once you've reached the rank of Emerald or above, and if you're hitting Success Club each month, Beachbody will forward you weekly free leads. So these are people that are going to the Beachbody website and ordering products, Shakeology fitness programs, or signing up for the club membership. And they're not doing it through a coach. They're just doing it through the general Beachbody website. So Beachbody will send these people, Beachbody will send you their contact information, and it's our responsibility to reach out to these people and introduce ourselves and help them get started on their health and fitness journey in whatever capacity that may be, and maybe even possibly invite them to the coaching opportunity. We are given scripts, and everybody has their own scripts on how to reach out to these people and what to say to these people based on the type of customer that they are. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys something so cool. Here we go. So when I reach out to my leads, I always do it through my personal email account, my Gmail account. I used to do it through my Team Beachbody email account, but I felt like I never really got a response, and maybe it went into people's spam folders. So I reach out to everybody via my personal Nikki Coco, or Nikki, whatever my coach account is. And I use something called Streak. I don't know if everybody else uses Streak, but I use Streak, and basically it's a way to organize. It's something you can download, and it pairs with Gmail, and it organizes all your contacts, and you can take notes on them and everything. So you can see here under pipelines, I have all these different categories. Like I have people who are interested in size, people who are interested in my challenge group but not a specific program, my coach's information.
You are super organized. Ooh.
Oh, I could be more organized. Clean eating, clean eating groups, clients, whatever. The whole point that I'm showing you this is because when you download this Streak tool into Gmail Anytime I want to reach out to one of my leads, you see my little box here? Hold on, let me do that again. New message. They have something that it's called snippets. So basically all of my scripts are saved here in Gmail, and I don't have to rewrite it every single time. So we get different types of leads from Beachbody. We get club leads, customer leads, and you have to know what kind of lead they are so you know what kind of message you can send them.
But when you're new, you're only getting crappy leads. So, I mean, sorry, you're only getting, did I say that? You're only getting like club leads or whatever.
Right. But
So
still,
it's all the same.
right.
It's not, well, it's if you're Emerald and you're not hitting Success Club, you have to hit Success Club 10 now in order to get leads that actually provide you with a commission.
Right.
So if you go into your online office and it says you have however many new customers, and I click on it, I can see here that these are my 3 newest customers. This one right here, this girl Alicia, was a free lead. She ordered the 21-day fix. So I messaged her the other day from my Gmail account, and I went in here to my snippet, and I knew she ordered a program, so she's a customer lead. So I click on customer lead, and bam, there's my script. And all I have to do is go in and plug in her name, and guess what? She responded to me. She sent me a friend request on Facebook because I added that little piece in there, and then she decided to join my challenge group that's starting on the 15th. So that is another way for you to really expand your market. If you don't reach out to these leads, they're just in la la land and you're not taking advantage of an incredible opportunity.
Hey,
So,
Nikki, can you post your snippet, what you send to people?
yes, I will post all my, I think I have, let me see how many different ones I have.
And where did you find the snippet? It's once you open a new message?
So I opened a new message, and all I had to do is go click on this orange little box down here. It says snippets. I had to create them all.
You have to say, yeah. So you type an email, Ellie, and then if you like that email, you can save it as a snippet. And then you can recall it like time and time again. Ellie and I both record, right? Ellie, I think you're doing this too. We both recorded videos that we're sending out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To our free leads.
Yeah.
Awesome.
To say like, I'm a real person.
Yes, I think that's such a great idea.
Yep. So I just put that in the body. I put the YouTube link in the body of my letter or my email. However, I keep going back and forth between Beachbody's email system and Gmail because I'm not getting a whole lot of response from either one.
So the snippets that I have, I took from Brooke Dorset.
Yeah.
And I love them, and they really work for me. And I get, as much as I get probably 30% people responding to me, and that's decent, right?
That's good. Yeah.
But you want to make sure to reach out to everybody, no matter what.
Nikki, what do you put in your subject line?
I always put your coach checking in, !
Same here.
So the one thing, I used to do a lot of marketing for the corporation that I work for. And one thing in terms of getting emails to actually be delivered to your client's inbox, there's a couple things that you can do to make sure they're not getting caught up in their spam filters. So when you are putting in a subject line, whatever template you're using, if you go over 40 characters, that's a spam filter trigger.
Ooh.
If you use like 3 exclamation points, that's a spam filter trigger.
Ooh.
If you use things like a lot of characters or emojicons, because some programs will allow that is a spam filter.
What about the word free?
Yeah, free, especially if it's in caps, is another one. Another thing that will trigger spam filters is if you have a lot of links in your email. So if you have, I think the last spam filter thing is like if you have more than 4 internet links, that could trigger a spam filter. But Gmail, like if the person you're contacting has a Gmail account, especially, Gmail has the ability to have very strict guidelines where people won't receive email at all unless they're in their contact list. So something you might want to, if you're Facebooking, messaging them and saying, I'm going to send you an email, one thing you might want to do is say, make sure you add me to your contacts so you always get my emails.
Shalene Johnson does that all the time.
Yeah,
So
because
good.
otherwise, especially with Gmail, it has the 3 different categories,
Right.
social and promotions. And so by adding them, by that person adding you to their contacts, it'll always go into their inbox.
Oh, so helpful.
So
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's what I do for my leads. The last Eric Worre event that I went to in Las Vegas when did I go? July? October? He was talking
Not
about,
July.
he talked a lot about emailing versus calling versus texting your leads. And he said, and this was just his advice, but he said that in today's world, we all live and breathe by texts. Like nobody responds to email anymore, and nobody answers their phone when you call. Mm-hmm. And he said that the return rate or the response rate to a text message is a lot higher than email. So you could just test it out both ways. Sometimes your leads come with a phone number, and if you just want to test out sending them a text versus an email, try it, see what happens.
Have you tried that?
I have. I've gotten a few responses, not a ton, but I was never super consistent with it. But in the short time that I was, exercising that practice, I did get a couple people to respond to me.
It feels like super invasive.
I agree. I totally agree.
But you know what? I mean, I don't know. They're leaving their phone number, so.
Right. And if they don't respond to text, then you could send an email after.
Right.
Because they have, they tell you in Beachbody, it's the 1, 2, 3 follow-up. You can't just stop after the first one.
Well, another thing that, I don't know, has anyone heard of Slide Dial? So Slide Dial is something I use a lot for my job that I have during the day, but it's a great way that if yes, you might want to leave them a message just to check in. Slide Dial, if it's a cell phone number, you can dial the Slide Dial number and it'll dump you right into their voicemail. They'll see that they missed a call. It'll put it right in their voicemail. So if you want to be maybe you caught them at a bad time, or if it's during the day, you can at least just leave them a message saying, hey, I'm checking in. Let me know if you have any questions. So if you use that as a follow-up step, maybe down the line, then you're not feeling like you're put on the spot. You can actually leave a bunch of messages. So if you type it out and leave a bunch of messages and then see if they call back, and then you can do it again without feel like you're harassing them as they're seeing their phone ring. It'll just dump into the voicemail.
And it's called Slide Dial?
Sly Dial, like SLY, like you're being sly. So if you, and the nice thing about it too is that, so obviously it's just a normal number that you dial, and then you dial the mobile number. But then you also, if you do like the paid part, you can send out actually a mass voicemail message to a group of phone numbers.
Oh.
Pre-record it and then send it out. And then it just dumps into their voicemail, but it will only work with cell phones. It won't work with landlines.
Wow, that is so efficient.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you. Another nugget.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll hire all of them as inside sales reps right now on the spot.
Joey's saying he's going to hire all of us as inside sales reps.
Right now. Give me your resume. You're hired tomorrow.
Just don't grind the coffee right now in the middle of the call, right?
You are so funny.
Will we win a trip to Hawaii?
I know.
It's Puerto Rico. It's Puerto Rico this year.
I don't care.
Puerto Rico. No, it's Dominican Republic. No.
No, for Joey's work.
Oh,
It was
nice.
Hawaii last year, and this year it's Puerto Rico, and we find out next week if we're going.
Oh, when would the trip be?
May.
Wow, you guys are going to go on lots of trips this year.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey, I can't wait to give you a big hug.
Can't wait to party with them on the ship.
With my bottle, since we're not going to be able to afford anything else.
We're gonna bring flasks.
I know.
We're totally. Oh, it's bad.
So, Sarah, Ellie, and I are going on our Beachbody annual Success Club trip.
Oh, nice.
And it's on a cruise ship this year. It's in March. We're going to, where are we going? We're going to Jamaica and the Bahamas. And our husbands are coming with us. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, it's just it's different. So the following year's Success Club trip is all inclusive at a resort in
Dominican.
Dominican Republic. This year's was different. Like you sign up and suddenly there's all these extra hidden costs that you're like, oh, I didn't realize I had to pay for my beverages every day per person.
Yeah.
So it's not, this one is not all inclusive. That's why Nikki and I are kind of laughing and my husband's not really laughing so much.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so I will make sure that I upload into our team page
Snippets.
different snippets, the different lead scripts. But hopefully this was helpful. Like Ellie said, I know a lot of it was redundant, but also like Ellie said, we fall out of practice all the time. So it's good to hear it again. And if you want to follow the lead that Christina and Ellie and I are taking right now in trying to get to the next rung on the leadership ladder, then make it part of your vital behaviors to add 3 new people to your network every day using some of these exercises.
Hey, Nikki, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Have you ever had them successfully put Success Club points into a prior month?
What do you mean successfully put points?
So I had somebody try to sign up at right before 9 o'clock on the 31st, and they didn't make it. And so my points went to this month, my point. So I got Success Club 4
last month.
So I did a chat and I'm like, it's, my customer had a problem and they've escalated it, but I haven't heard back. So I'm just wondering what my chances are.
What do you know what the time frame was? Like how late she did order?
Yeah, it was like 15 minutes. And I was the one who had to do it for my customer. Yeah.
So I would just keep reiterating the point that you were having technical difficulties with the site. And that she was really trying to get it done before 8:59. Hopefully, I mean, fingers crossed. I know it's happened for some people.
Okay.
It happened for me.
Just curious.
That's
You've
good.
done it
happened for Christina.
It happened for me. Yeah. Like a year and a half ago. I mean, it's been a while, but the person was trying to get in. Then it was past 9 o'clock here. It was like 9:05 or something. And I'm like, she had been trying for hours literally and didn't get through, and they escalated it and then they gave me the points. So
okay, good.
I hope you get it.
Good. Yeah, because I'm thinking, you know what? I have this whole streak going. I'm going to be really upset if,
Yeah,
like,
I think
8
God's
months
on your side for this one.
Yep.
I hope
Just
so.
keep pushing it through. If they escalate it and say, oh, sorry, say, no, that's
Go
not
to
good.
somebody else.
Yeah, say I
Okay.
want to talk to somebody else because this is not good customer service. They tried to order. You can say, I even got on the computer and tried to do it for them multiple times, and I kept getting bounced off the site, or it would freeze. And so we finally get it, but it's at 9:15 or 9, whatever the exact time was. And
Okay.
I think they'll give it to you. I think they want us to be successful,
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I always get that feeling, but you never know. I just didn't know if I was barking up the wrong tree.
Right, if there's a hard line or not, and I don't think there is.
Okay.
All right, ladies, thank you. And
thanks.
welcome again, Sarah. So excited to see your face. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.